Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA preview and prediction on tonight's game between the Detroit Pistons and the Milwaukee Bucks. It is Wednesday, January 6th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your hump day. As always, don't forget, if you do enjoy these videos, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. All right, guys, before we get to your preview between the Bucks and the Pistons, let's take a look at the computer picks record here in the last 100 releases. We are hitting 56% at ATSstats.com, 53% against the point spread, and back at 50% after hovering around 43 or 46% with the totals last week. So the over-unders have been doing a nice job. In fact, 6 of the last 7 games have gone in the green here, so we're having a nice little run here with our over-under selections. All right, let's take a look at the market watch right now. We've been talking all year. Keep an eye on the markets because they'll tell you, to me anyways, it depends if we're in a bull or a bear market on sides or totals. It's going to affect how I bet, how much amount I bet in my money management. If we're in a bull or bear market, I only bet 5% of my bankroll. But as soon as we're in a neutral market, then I'll ante up, and I feel more comfortable betting into a neutral market. Because if you're betting in a bull or bear market, I feel there's so much volatility that there's really no advantage to you, even to the bookmaker in that case. And I feel that from a market psychology, it's easier to get trapped in that aspect. All right, let's take a look. Oh, speaking of underdogs, look at this. 72.3% of the underdogs the last 3 days, 11-3 to the underdogs. And look at this. As we were saying last week, the overs are about to come in, and sure enough, the last 3 days, 64% of the overs have come in. All right, let's get to this one between the Bucks and the Pistons. Now, the Milwaukee, a 12-point favorite in this game. Now, it's a back-to-back game. They were a 16-point favorite, so you see the bookmakers made an adjustment to that total, the line. Let's see what they made an adjustment to the total. 224, and we're right there at 225. So more of an adjustment to the side, and sure enough, Detroit did cover that by 10 in the last game. Milwaukee won 125 to 115. All right, so the computer pick here, going with the Bucks here by 9. Have them winning 118 to 109. The over-under at 228.8. The Bucks a 12-point favorite. Over-under at 225.5. Now Detroit 1-6 to start the season. 4-3 against the number. 4-3 to the over. Where Milwaukee not having a really good year right now to start the season. 4-3 straight up. 3-4 against the number, but 5-2 to the over. And looking at the value index here, we have Milwaukee at minus 15.05, and they're laying 12. So believe it or not, you're getting value. You're getting value one game, but no value the other game, and we're talking about double-digit favorites, right? So go figure. Pistons plus 6.92, and you're getting plus 12. So you are getting value if you like the Pistons again. But, you know, you're getting a Milwaukee team with so much potential, right? It's on any given night. You don't know who's going to show up for Milwaukee. You know, they play the good teams and they blow them out, and then they play the Pistons and they win by 10. Like, look at the Bulls, right? The Bulls having a not so bad year. Nice win last night against Portland. Then the Milwaukee blows them out 126 to 96, and then they play the Heat, 119-108 loss, and then they blow out the Heat. So you see what I mean by inconsistent. And they lost to the Knicks. Let's keep in mind that's always a gauge for me, losing to the New York Knicks. But granted, New York Knicks are playing better basketball this year. I'll give them that. Looking at the chance of covering the spread, does favor Milwaukee here at 62%, but the Kogo at 43%, meaning a 57% chance of this game going under the total. And that's where I'm leaning so far in my early indicators. Looking at some of the numbers here, look at this. Any NBA road team this year coming off a road loss as an underdog, 5-10-0 to the under. And the same thing for favorites. Home favorites coming off a win as a favorite, just a win, 4-6 to the under. So guys, I think I'm going to lean towards the under this evening between the Pistons and the Milwaukee Bucks, 225.5. Let's take a look at the line movement and see if there's any indicators pointing where the public is going early on. Sure enough, 226.5. It went to 227, the highest, and it's at 222.5. It was at 224, so you can see a bit of a yo-yo effect going on. But again, monitor the line prior to game time to see where the late money's coming in. All right, guys, there you have it. That's my preview between the Pistons and the Bucks. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. We'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report.